Hi, folks. I hope everybody's doing good and feeling even better. Let's see, it's been a week since my last video, so I figured I'd try and get one in here in between some volunteer work. I have continued doing volunteer work. In fact, the last 3 weeks have seemed like a marathon where each and every day just melds right together. In fact, I got my weekend holidays mixed up when I did that slideshow video, but I left it up there anyway because I figured any time's a good time to pay tribute to fallen heroes. Plus, there was some pretty sweet knives on there for you guys to enjoy. So I left it up there. I read all your guys' comments. I want you to know that I do read all the comments, even though I haven't replied to any of them or very few. But I'll try and get the replies in as soon as possible. But I just want to let you know I do read them, and I do laugh at the funny ones, and I do cry at the sad ones. But anyway, this is a knife show, so let's do the knives. Do a quick spin around the block here. As you'll see, everything's just right where I left it, except I added a few things that came in the mail. And one of the things I added was this knife that I seen on the Bakery Wizards channel. And this is a humongous Remington camp knife. So I'll do a video on that in the future. Really cool. And you can find these at a decent price. $40 to have it shipped to the door for that. Excuse me. I also got in another GEC number 14 pattern. And this is the Lyle Fry SFO at Lick Creek Cutlery in a smooth natural bone. So that'll be a future video. Let's see, another one here is this. Check out the bone on this tiny toothpick. It's a marbles, but it's kind of like a greenish black. So that's something to look forward to. And also I got in, I don't know if you noticed, there's 2 blackjack tubes up here. And I forgot to tell you this part of the story when I did the blackjack video. Was while this one was lost in the mail and I didn't think it was ever going to show up. Let's take another look at that beautiful, let's see, move the light over here. Beautiful swirling on the coloring. But while this was lost in the mail and I didn't think it was going to come up, I had a chance where I could buy another one, but I had to do it right away. Otherwise, it would have been gone. So I bought this one. And as you'll see, this is just quite ordinary. But what I was doing was I was just making sure I would have one either way. Because if I passed on this and the swirly one didn't show up, I would have nothing. But now I got 2. So I got to figure out which one I'm going to sell. I'm going to put one of them on eBay and probably make a few dollars. So, but anyway, that's why there's 2 out here. Let's see what else we got out here. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else has been sitting out here for over a week gathering dust. With Tom's Choice Barlow. But anyway, let's take a look at the Schrade Walden Electrician knife. Now, this has been on my list. Yes, I do have a list for probably over a year now. And it was really hard to find one in good condition. And the tag stamp indicates that this was made from 1946 to 1973, somewhere in between there. But I did find a document that said they started or the wood handles were all made up to the 1969 when they started going towards a Delrin handle, Delrin or Stagallon. So I'm figuring this is 60s because it has brass liners, and I think they used steel liners in the 50s. So by the condition of it, I mean, it's got some use, but to me it looks 60s. That's just my guess, but it's in really good shape. Spear point with a half stop. Excuse me. You'll see it's got quite a bit of use, but the good thing about it is it's not over sharpened. It has most of the steel there. Let's see if we can do it better this way. Here's the model number. It's a 204S, and the S indicates shackle. They made some of these without the bail on it, or the shackle. But I like the one with the shackle. Even though I wasn't high on these bales and stuff, but they grew on me quickly, as I kind of like them now. But just look how gorgeous. This is Cocobolo. They only made it in Cocobolo and ebony. And look at this shield. The quality of the inlay on that. You cannot even see a bit of crack in between, or a bit of spacing in between. But everything's really nicely fit together. Now this does kind of go down softly. It's no gator snap, but there's plenty of snap to hold it true to form. Then the other blade is a screwdriver and what they call knife scraper. I mean a wire scraper. So you got your regular screwdriver, and this has a somewhat of an edge on it, and that's probably just to scrape the tarnish off the wire and the oxidation, where it's not going to cut through the wire. And I think this rounded part down here would be the cut through the insulation, so like a wire stripper. I'm not sure what this up there is used for. So if anybody has any clue to what this is, or this, I'm just figuring this is the wire stripper. This could be some kind of wrench to open up a electrical box. It's just another guess of mine, but I'm not sure. But it does have the liner lock, which is pretty sweet. And that one comes down with a little bit of force. Just a beautiful knife, though. Great Schrade quality. Too bad all these companies had to move all their production into Asia. You'll see the centering's off, but that could just be over time. Actually looks like the screwdriver's a little bent. But she's a beauty. And I finally can check it off the list. So, my friends, until next time, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.